This is a 2006 Ford Expedition XLT, ex-police vehicle. It was a watch commander's vehicle, so it's still in really good shape. It does have a 3-inch lift on it. Doesn't ride any different than stock though. BFG all-terrain tires on here. Ford factory SVT Raptor wheels. All of them in good shape. The rears have a bit more tread than the fronts due to lack of rotation on the Raptor that they were on. No body damage, has a few little dings here and there, but nothing serious at all. Nothing a paintless dent guy couldn't remove. Interior is good. Everything's solid, not rattly, nothing shakes, nothing, out of the ordinary. All the gauges work, headlights, taillights, fog lights. Heater's nice and hot, AC is ice cold. Has an aftermarket Kenwood deck in here. Also has rear AC and heat controls, all that stuff works. Center console has 3 auxiliary inputs for 12 volt if you need to power your navigation or whatever else you're powering. Like I have my little nav in here. That is not included in the vehicle, just so you know. Seats all in good shape. This one has been repaired. Like you can see, it's been stitched back up. The bolster on the side's a little bit worn, but it's not terrible shape. Normal use, normal wear. 149,000 on this. Now this does have the rubber flooring in here. Much easier to keep clean. I actually prefer it. All the windows work, up, down, power mirrors, power locks, keyless entry. Rear seat, I don't think this has ever been sat on before. Headliner in good shape. Or your heater vents, those all work. They blow like they should. There's that rear wheel. It is missing the 2 rear center caps because the independent rear end, the axles are a little bit too long to fit the center caps. The center caps are included, they just have to be modified a little bit to go on. Couple little tiny paint chips, nothing serious, but they are there. You can see, let me show you this one little ding in the door. There, you can see it right there. It's hard to see. It's white and it's bright outside. Third row. I think that's never actually been used. It's always been folded down for me. Little storage compartment right in there. This does have the heavy-duty tow package. 8,900 pounds is what it'll pull as far as Ford specs are concerned. 7-pin RV plug right there. Also has a brake controller brand new inside it. All wired in and ready to tow whatever you need it to. I've towed a couple car trailers with it and it actually tows surprisingly well for an SUV. I'm used to big trucks. Like you can see, paint super shiny. Another one of those Raptor wheels. Wheels are in really good shape. Tires are in great shape. Quarters are good. There's 2 little dings on this. There, you can see them right there. They're little door dings. You really don't notice them unless I point them out, but I want you to see everything you can so you know what you're buying. The other side of the seat. Like I said, everything works in here. Nothing's rattling, nothing's coming apart. No funky shakes or noises in the motor or transmission. Nothing like that. Super solid. I mean, I've put a ton of miles in this myself and it's rides like a Caddy or better. Passenger seats like new. Both spotlights do work. Fog lights work. Has those heavy duty tow hooks. Also, this model does have the heavy duty tranny cooler. I believe it has two tranny filters for this. There's one in line and then one in the transmission like they normally are. This also has the roof rack. It does have some holes that have been filled in from the antennas that were on it. None of these holes leak any water or any moisture. I've had this thing through the rain. No drips, nothing getting wet, doesn't smell like, mildew or anything like that. Everything's all sealed up, including the spotlights. They don't leak any moisture inside. You can't hear them. They don't make a bunch of noise going down the road. I've been in cars where, you have a spotlight in there and you can hear the air going right through it. Not the case in this one. 149,000 miles, clean title, current registration here in California. Also, these do have independent suspension. Makes for a much smoother ride than the older ones. Also, if you're into off-roading or, there happens to be something in the road that you end up running over, there's a ton of ground clearance because of the independent suspension and because of the lift kit that's on it. Please let me know if you have any questions.